Not everybody's getting paid. Let's get
love
back
this,
to
man.
the television.
You got
No,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a
bad
bad man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
If there are any two television programs you're going to catch this week, make sure they are the two SoundOff shows, Tuesday, Thursday night, 10:05, right here at
Right
CBS
here.
Lake Charles. Because
Yeah.
we got sensational television playing.
As always.
Sensational.
He's
That's
putting
the
the
word.
pressure on us,
The
isn't he?
pressure is on.
Because he's not going to be sensational.
I
Me and
probably
you'll
won't.
have to pick up the
Yeah,
slack.
pick up the slack. All right. That is Kevin. I don't think 20 points is damn good enough.
It's not.
Gidry.
It's not.
Scooter, I love a good coach's rant anytime. Rick, I will defend Brian Kelly.
Ooh.
Just a little bit, Sarah. We are SoundOff from Caesar Sportsbook at Horseshoe Lake Charles, of course. Okay, you got an idea of what one of our topics is going to
Yes.
be on tonight's show.
Very
Major
much
I was
so.
kudos.
there. Were
I know you
there?
were.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I was,
you
was
weren't
there.
I was there, but
He
I
didn't
wasn't in
ask
the
the
room.
questions.
No.
All right. Major kudos for McNeese on the rally and almost a miracle comeback. We had that. I think a half thumbs up for the New Orleans Saints. They go 0-2. More on that today. Dallas Cowboys, guys, they have shown me the light. We're going to have a 70-yard field goal. We're going to have a
Can you believe
70-yard
that?
field goal
Can
in
you
the
believe
NFL.
that?
That one would have been, I think.
I think it might have been close. All right, those
Wow.
topics and a whole lot more. Thanks for being with us.
Wow.
Look, we're gonna get to the Brian Kelly media rant at the postgame press conference Saturday night. 20-10 win over
Yes, we
Florida.
will get to that.
That's what we want to start with. I want to start with where the press conference should have started with this magnificent LSU defense really winning games.
Say that again. Say that again.
The sensational
Thank you.
LSU
Well, you're
defense.
I'm
stuck
gonna-
on that word.
I'm
tonight.
going to eat it
Wow.
up. I'm going to eat it. But Rick, you may proceed. But I will eat it up when it comes to the LSU defense. I'm going
You're
to eat
eating-
it up.
Deshaun Spears, 2 picks, SEC Player of the Week, 5 kicks total. Got to be a school record, right?
He
You're
played
the
10
historian.
plays.
It tied
He played
school
10
record.
plays. Did you know
Okay.
that?
Well, he
played 10
was the
plays.
nickelback, so
Yeah.
he not technically a starter.
And look,
but-
Wow.
These were 5 LSU picks. There was not against some off-the-bench freshman redshirt guy. This is DJ Lagway.
Yeah, Rick.
who hurt him bad last year.
Exactly
did.
right.
He did. He did,
Exactly
Scooter.
right.
He did.
Was it the defense, Kevin, moving him around, making him uncomfortable, throwing on the run, and
Look, I think
stars in his eyes?
what happens a lot of times with any quarterback, and we will get to Garrett on that issue too. When you put pressure on a quarterback the way we did, Rick, he's going to make mistakes. And the kid, he made mistakes.
Well, what,
You know,
what I've said,
he made mistakes.
I think I've said this before. Watching this defense this year is almost like watching an offense play because you can it's almost like they're calling offensive plays with all their different blitz
Yeah,
packages.
yeah.
That's kind of shades of Saban. Remember?
Yeah,
Saban had a blitz for every state, and they ran out of states, had to go to Puerto Rico and a few others
Just to-
because they ran out of
Guam.
states to name them.
Yeah.
To add to
Wow.
what Scooter said, Rick, and he's right about that, they've got different types of blitz packages and stuff like that, man. But you're only able to do that if you have the personnel.
Speaking of,
They definitely do.
another
They not only have they have depth too.
Very
but
much so.
another
All
respo-
3 levels.
Another response to adversity when you lose your arguably the best defender and emotional leader in
He's your
weeks.
key defender
Yeah.
for sure.
In what? Early first?
Weeks.
Mid?
Yeah,
First series.
First series of the
and-
first
Like
quarter.
it was, of Florida's first
Florida.
series.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But let's not get into the targeting. We'll waste
Yeah.
time. It is what
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
close call.
It is. It
But
was
it
a
is what
close
it is.
call.
But-
It was a
but
close call. But
you
the
lose
thing
with
that
weeks.
gets me, Rick, and what Coach sees in this every day in practice, Rick, the depth of what LSU has on that defense. Dude, are we really seeing this the way it is,
I know,
man? Are we really seeing
It
this?
seems like I've never seen a unit. Well, maybe I have, but
You have.
make the change from one year to the next. That draft. Now, 2 years ago they were historically bad.
They were bad
And
2
last
years ago,
year
yes.
they were average at best.
Yeah,
average,
I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
And this year they may be as good as anybody.
You've got 135 teams I think that you're graded off of, and LSU ranked the year Scooter's talking about, they were 111. This year,
yeah.
today speaking, they are 11. Guys, do you know what?
How
Top
about
10.
They're
yeah?
all-
How
they're-
are you? How
they're
are
close.
you?
They're number
what
11.
ranking is
All right.
that? By yards or what?
By basically percentages of 3 categories, Scooter, that I think they grade on. And
Where did you get this?
oh, it's all in.
He's a coach
it's
now.
all- come on, you're supposed to have this media, like Rick said, media boy. You're supposed to have this.
Newspaper boy.
Newspaper boy. You're supposed to have this. But Rick, when I went in the locker room Saturday and talked with some of the guys, I didn't know that there were 2 starters that lost their jobs by guys that came in at the portal. I did not know that.
Defenders?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I
Now
think
they
Gilbert
all
was the
played.
starter.
They all played.
Yeah.
But they got bumped. Corey Raymond say, "Get bone. I got to do what I got to do, man."
All right.
You
Hey,
know?
we're going to talk about Corey Raymond
Wow.
in the ensuing weeks. But hey, first off, all right, let's get on at least the early week, the headline. We don't have enough time to dig too deep. All right.
No, we
Brian
don't.
Kelly, post-game press conference Saturday, a reporter, legitimate question, asked right out the blocks about the offensive struggles. He called it stupid. He called it ridiculous, a bad perspective on the game. You know, you probably have seen it.
I was there.
Scooter was there. Scooter
You
was
were
there
there.
at the
All
press
right.
conference.
I will. First off, I will defend Kelly in that the timing of the question by the media
Yeah,
journalist
maybe so.
was
yeah.
wrong.
Well,
That
nothing-
should have
wait
been
a
5
minute,
or
wait a
6
minute.
questions
Let
in,
me
not right off
jump
the
in
bat.
here before
Okay,
you.
go ahead. Go ahead.
There's nothing wrong with a little coach media sparring.
Oh,
I've seen
agree.
a lot worse than that.
Yeah.
Only time I have problem, every now and then, a few times over the years, I've seen a coach light into like a student reporter
Yeah, that's-
or a guy who's learning or a girl who's learning, and I have a problem with that. But I mean, we better have pretty thick skin doing
Big
what we
boys.
do. He has to have pretty thick skin
I'll say
doing what
this,
he
though.
does.
I'll say this.
I'll wait for mine.
Kelly played it up for like 10 minutes. He kept going back to it. And
was
then he started
enjoying.
joking about it.
He kept. I put him a column. He kind of walked that fine line between antagonism and wink, wink.
Yeah.
We're having
me-
fun.
He was
here.
ticked off early.
Let me
Go
tell
ahead.
you so I can say my part now.
Go ahead.
Kelly ended up answering the first question 10 minutes later.
He did.
You both know that, okay?
He did.
So what was the need
He
for
did.
that, Scooter?
He did.
But anyway, I'm a little bit
I'll tell you what
appalled.
the need was.
I'm a little bit, but let me finish.
It
Let me
made- well,
finish.
let me tell you what it was first. And this is speculation. It put the spotlight on the story of Saturday became not the game but the press conference. And that's good. It took the spotlight off his struggling offense and on him.
Yeah.
We came
He's
to
a
see
man.
a game. We
He
came
can
to see
take
a
it.
game, not him. We came to see a
What?
game, not him. But let me finish
Quickly.
my thing. I am appalled at the two of you being reporters, sitting in that room, sitting in the chair, being able to be respectful. And a coach tells you both, you ask the questions I want you to ask. You don't ask nothing that I don't want to talk about.
Look.
That's what
I've been
That's
doing this. I've
what-
been
I
doing
know
this
you
a
have.
while, Kevin.
But that-
and it's no big deal. He doesn't like to have. He doesn't have to like the questions. Well, we don't have to like the answers. That's fair.
Give me an
That's
answer.
fair.
But do you have to go to an extent to where you're trying to embarrass me?
And he apologized. Earlier in
did.
the week, Kelly came
I
out
know
and
Michael
backed
Cobble,
and walked
that's
it
I
down.
know you know him,
reporter.
Scooter. I know you know him. But
He's
this
a
is the
big
thing.
boy. He
This
can
is the
handle
thing that
it.
gets me. This is the thing that gets me also, if we have time, Rick. He's got the nerve to tell us as Louisianians, you all are spoiled. Scooter, I wanted to fall out my damn chair.
right.
When
Hang
he
on to
said
that.
that. When he said that,
Hang
Scooter.
on to that. I gotta go.
Winning?
I gotta go
Of
to the
winning?
Palace.
I think he
and
was
then we'll come
talking to
back
the
if we have
media.
time on it. Speaking of
talking
the
to us
Palace, I'm
media,
talking
and
about
he's right.
Seafood Palace. It's your go-to spot for any pre-game fill-ups or lunch or dinner 6 days a week. That fill-up I'm referring to is feasting on the region's award-winning best fried seafood and the very best in boiled crabs, plus a full menu of platters and po' boys, salads and gumbos. Anything your seafood heart desires. Down-home cooking at the legendary kitchen. It's Seafood Palace in Lake Charles.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Legendary stories start with a light.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
All right, we're back. Sound off from Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles.
Yes.
They're hosting a huge host slot tournament. It's coming up this Friday, the 19th. It's coming up from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on this Friday only now. That's right. Get that Caesars reward card. Earn your 100 tier credit points. You get one free entry into this slot tournament battle royale.
Yes.
The first round begins at 7:30. That's this Friday. Are y'all playing with the doggone
No, I'm not.
whiteboard?
Scooter, you know he's
All right,
back to school.
Top 10 winners will earn slots play, and the grand prize winner out of that top 10, $4,000
Wow.
in free slot play.
Wow.
If you're in the top 5, you move on to the Saturday night VIP. It's
gotta be
Wanna
more.
hold it up?
Gotta
the
be more.
VIP slots battle royale for a chance to win 15 grand.
15
in
grand,
free
Rick, that
slots
is?
play. That's
I should've put
Friday
15
and
grand
Saturday
on
right
here.
here at Horseshoe Lake
15
Charles.
grand.
All right. The McNeese Cowboys got on their horses, scoring 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter to rally from a 21-point deficit.
Yeah.
They get down a beautiful 2-minute drive by Jake Strong, 82 yards. I don't know what it was. Bam, bam, bam. They scored a 19-yard touchdown run by Strong. There we have it. Seconds on the clock. Coach V says, we're going for the win.
Yeah.
2-point, no PAT, no overtime.
Yeah.
What say you, gentlemen? Right or wrong?
I have no problem with that. I always.
Not right or wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Yes,
I've got my-
if
I've got my-
that's the way they want it. In fact, I lean to what he did. There are situations where I would say that is not. I tell you when you should always go for 2 is in overtime when you have the ball second and the team ahead of you scores a touchdown and they got to kick it, and then you score.
Yeah.
Go for 2 right there.
Hard
Because
and
the
fast.
next time you're going first.
Hard and fast play. All right, what do you think?
I'm going to say I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm going to always go for the win, Rick. That's just in my blood.
Okay.
That's me. I'm sorry.
I don't think there is a yes/no answer.
No, there isn't.
I think the coach has got to look at the situation.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
There's always a different parameter and perspective.
I'm not trying to get off McNeese,
Yeah.
so I'll make this real quick. Kelly was talking today, but the analytics you hear
Analytics,
so
yeah,
much
that's what I
about.
was gonna
He
bring on
was
that.
talking about how this year their analytics, they think of them a little differently
Yeah.
because of that defense. they've
That's
got.
right.
exactly what they
agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
but go get back
And
to
you
that.
have to.
So here's a situation, though, that I disagree with going for 2.
Okay.
All right. They had the momentum. I get it.
Right.
Part of it was we were gassed. Third straight road game. All that could play in for the 2-point conversion, right? My feeling is you struggle. You score 3 touchdowns. All this kind of like not the old luck in the hand kind of thing. I say play for a shot to win the game in overtime where you have 3, 4, 5, 6 plays to maybe win it, not just settling on one. You
To eat
battle.
To eat it up.
Yeah. Now they had to play.
But you're also looking at that game. Face it, they had lost that game. What,
Yes.
5 minutes earlier?
Yeah. Yes.
And
Yeah.
you got a chance to steal it on one play?
Yeah.
It would have been a steal.
Yeah.
I'll take
It
that.
would've been.
That's
It
where
would've
take that.
in this game context,
Yeah.
I see it, but I would have said, let's kick it, let's go to overtime,
Yeah.
and we have more
Yeah.
opportunities
No, Rick, I
to
see
win
your
the
point.
game.
I see your point.
But the
Rick.
play was good.
your
Jonathan
point.
Harris was over to the end zone.
Yeah.
Jake Strong was about to throw it, and Big Sky.
Sometimes you
big,
can't
big
win.
defenders.
Like
man
if
up,
you
block
you
the
remember Kelly's first game at LSU?
ball. Please, I do not. Go ahead.
Miami in the Superdome. LSU scores on
Okay.
the last play. They're going to kick to
Yeah.
go to overtime. Had the damn extra point blocked.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So that's not
football.
a guaranteed either way.
Like Viator said,
There's no
It
guarantee.
just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. All right, so prior to all of this, I think the game for the Cowboys came down to, in my opinion, there were so many big plays. 5 plays that scored over 50 yards. Explosive all night long. Was a perfectly executed fake field goal right before half. I mean,
said that.
That's a
Yeah.
4-point swing in normal circumstances.
Yeah.
I mean, we
No,
were
it is.
going for
It
a
is.
short field goal.
Isn't
and
that
it
two
was
straight
great.
weeks they've gotten burned in the last minute of the first half, though?
Somewhat. UL
Yeah.
Lafayette.
Yeah.
UL Lafayette.
Yeah.
You got-
Long run.
You've got two scores in the last
And,
minute.
you know,
didn't
that's where Kevin Viator is saying, look, we got talent, we're
Yeah.
making progress, but we're just not playing well enough in longer stretches.
You're right,
That was
you're
some
right.
comments on Monday. We're just not playing well enough in longer stretches of the game,
And that's what I think,
both
Rick,
offensively and defensively.
is what
And
we're
I
going to
agree
end up
with
talking about with McNeese even more so, how valuable special teams will be in the course of this season for them as to how Rick, you need that third option being special teams.
Yeah.
You need that. And we will talk about LSU.
Well, the kicker also makes a short field goal. McNeese early in the game. That's where these points
Yes.
come into play.
Yes.
You know, down the line.
In my opinion, the player, and I'm not getting off the subject, in my opinion, the player of LSU's win this week should have been the punter.
it? Well, so did.
We will talk about that later, but
Well,
it should have been
That's
the
what
punter.
Kelly wanted. You're siding
should've-
with Kelly.
Read my
I didn't
column.
say
Field
that. I didn't-
position.
I did
Read
not
my
say
column
that. I did not
tomorrow,
say that.
Kevin.
It should have been
All
the
right.
dang punter.
Bring that up later.
Yeah, I know. All right. Bryce Strong, 68-yard touchdown run. Trevante Sidis.
Yeah.
Finally, breakout.
Yeah,
79-yard
I was glad to hear
touchdown.
I was glad to hear
run.
that, Rick.
Take
That was
those
needed.
two big runs out. Think about LSU.
I know
and
his
Cape
dad
Durham.
feels, yeah.
Take those two out. This is a McNeese running game that
It
is
is.
only averaging about 2 yards a
You're
carry.
right, Rick. You're right.
So you take
And
those
that's
big
not
chunk
enough.
runs
It's
out.
not enough. You gotta
and
have
that's
more.
what he's saying. We're just not consistent enough running the ball right now and stopping.
You have to have more. I agree,
You got
Rick,
to
totally,
have it.
man.
Now it's turning the page. We'll have more on
Yes.
Utah State in Thursday's show.
Yeah.
It's Utah State,
Utah State.
2-1, and they
Come.
just whopped Air Force.
Golly,
This is a
Hey.
good Utah State team.
Hey,
All right,
we
we'll
knew-
put it aside. We're coming back. We might even get back on the Brian Kelly thing.
We
but
will.
We got Saints in NFL
We will.
to talk about. Stay right there.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you?
Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story worth telling. Legendary stories start with a light.
All right, welcome back, boys and girls. Sound Off coming to you from Caesars
Yes.
Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. Hey, remember, new to the show, Reclaim Restoration. We keep telling you, if you have flood damage, fire damage,
Good partner to have.
Wind damage from a big thunderstorm to your house or residential or business, give
Yeah.
our guys at Reclaim Restoration a call. They will restore and revitalize reclaimrestoration.com.
Good partners to have on the show.
We're going to get to the Saints. Another loss, as I told you
we're
they
gonna
would.
talk about the Saints?
Let's go back to this
Okay.
Brian Kelly thing in the meeting.
Okay.
Yes, you're right. Down the line, you were there, you saw it. Down the line, he did get back and answer those questions
He
about
did.
offensive
He did.
sluggishness.
He did.
He just didn't like the timing of it to start right out with negativity.
Well, he later admitted, he told a friend of mine, not during the press conference, I didn't talk to him afterwards, but a friend of mine did, a reporter. He said it wasn't a question, that was the first question.
That was the first. The
But I
timing.
mean,
Yeah.
if that's
And look,
my point would be,
Look.
well, if that's the question I want to ask and I get called on first, you don't get to determine
look.
what
Timing,
order
yeah,
they go in.
yeah.
I'm not really, and I'm agreeing with Scooter somewhat, but
No, you're not.
if you're at a press conference, Rick, and if you ask a question of Kelly, I don't care the time, the date, the what, it fits within reason of what just took place. As a coach, you should be respectful enough of the media to say, this is where we're going to go. Now, this is my reason for that. I don't think at the time he had an answer. I don't think he had an answer for what happened on the field with the offense. That's my true belief. I don't think he had an answer. Rick, You're
Well,
talking
he doesn't
about
have
one
to
of the,
have an answer, but he would have an opinion.
the thing is with this, he says the comments, I'm going to protect my players. Since when? When?
Oh, defend and
Defend my players. When? When?
Sometimes
Let's go
they
2 years
do,
ago.
sometimes they don't.
Let's go a year and 2 years back. Really? Really? Anyway, getting off of that
But they're
part of
getting
it.
paid now, so
Watch it.
you ain't got to. They
Now,
don't need to be
this
protected.
is the thing that I'm thinking that is happening with the offense. Thank God for the defense. I think right now the offense. Let me get to the point. Florida was running press. Florida was running press coverage on our 2 wide receivers. Rick, you got 2 guys there that run a sub 240. I mean a 4.42. What the hell? You not going vertical? Why aren't you going vertical? You got press corners with Florida. Can we see how fast they are?
Let me throw
It's
this
a lot
out.
of things that
Well,
should
you
have
know,
happened
Kelly
that did not
says
happen in that
Kelly
game.
says this has not played a part in their play calling, but that Nussmeier is dealing with a abdomen torso.
He shouldn't be playing.
strain.
He shouldn't be playing.
No,
Okay.
Kelly says it's. It's an upper torso thing, but he can still play, and he's over the hump, so to speak. That's what Kelly says.
But this is what happens. If teams see that, Rick, that's going to play us, real legit teams.
Save that. Thursday. Remember,
Okay.
another sensational
Will do.
sound off coming up Thursday later. All right, let's get on the Saints. Look.
You got to come back here Thursday.
I will. I
They
promise
once
I will.
again had possession of the ball, the New Orleans Saints, with a chance to possibly go down and win with a game-tying drive and score. It ends with a 4th down smash blitz on Spencer Rattler. Ball comes out into the game. Look, they're 0-2. It's respectable. That's
Okay,
the word.
Well,
here's
Kansas
my
City,
way.
Kansas City's 0-2.
0-2.
Yeah.
And they're respectable.
Okay.
You know, this is a part of low expectations. You know, I don't think we were sure the Saints would win a game. All right. On one hand, they've been right there with a chance to win the first 2.
That's right.
But if they're not going to win one of those 2, which ones were they going to win?
Okay.
You had Cardinals, aren't a very good team.
They
49ers.
are, but they're 2-0. Both of them are 2-0 now.
But
Yeah.
49ers,
Yeah.
49ers, but I knew the Saints were dead when I found out the 49ers had to play their backup quarterback.
Exactly.
The Saints,
Exactly.
I mean,
They're done with that.
Yeah.
Scooter.
if I was playing the Saints, I'd get
Purdy
you
was
the
out.
starting quarterback.
Purdy was
And
out.
of course, what was the key to the game? Key to the game to me, and it happens. I mean, even the Sean Payton Saints were notorious. Can't stand prosperity in the last minute of the half. If the Saints score with a minute and a half to play in the half, they're going to give up a score in the last
More than likely, they will.
15 seconds of the first
Rick,
half.
Scooter, my prediction. Spencer Rattler will not make it through the season running as much as he's running. He
Probably
cannot.
not, but-
He cannot.
But I tell you this.
He cannot do
I
that.
tell you this, I think
He
he
cannot.
has been something of a bright spot.
Oh, I said he was going to start.
He has-
I told the 2 of you he,
He
was
has
the starter.
not played bad.
But
He's got a medium-high ceiling. He's using all his athletic skills.
He is.
Legs, mobility, throwing the football, at times a little off the mark.
A little bit.
And he's making decent
Yeah.
decisions. He
But-
is a backup NFL quarterback.
he is. But
That's what
he
Spencer Rattler
will
is.
not make it through the season running like he was running
He's not
on
a big
Sunday.
guy. He's not a big guy.
cannot do
I
that.
give him a lot of credit.
Cannot
I give him
do
a lot
that.
of credit. And you're right. The Niners were without Brock Purdy, George Kittle.
Oh, they had 3 starters that they didn't
Yeah,
have.
I get it, but they're both 2-0.
They are.
And they lose
They
to
are.
they lose to the Cardinals by what, 7? And they lose to the Niners by 5.
By 5.
5 or 6. I mean,
Yeah.
that's respectable.
It is, Rick.
But
It
they're
is.
playing just good
That's
enough to get
unbelievable. We
beat.
lost our Texans helmet. What happened?
It is. I don't know.
Pounding on the
don't
table
know.
like Kelly. I'm wondering, where's our Texans helmet?
Yeah,
It's on the
gone.
floor.
It's gone. It's gone.
Unbelievable.
But no.
All right. Look, this defense,
Defense
again,
playing good.
it's this Brandon Staley defense, again, respectable.
It is, Rick. I have to agree with you on that. It is. It is.
Way too many penalties, though.
And they need to get some pressure.
They do.
They need to get some
They
pressure.
do.
They're not doing that. All right. I don't know. Again, Thursday, turn that page. As Coach Viator says, they're off to Seattle.
Yeah.
Now they're on the road. Seattle and
They're on
Buffalo.
the road
More
now.
on that
It
on
doesn't get
Thursday.
easy, I promise you.
Dallas Cowboys 1-1. Brandon Aubrey. I'm telling you, this cat's going to kick a 70-yard field goal.
It's coming.
I mean, that is amazing.
I
coming.
think probably
64
this
yards.
week.
And they
what's the
said
record now in the NFL.
I don't know.
63-yarders, long pass.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think 66,
65,
66, I think the record is.
Unbelievable. All right. Joe Burrow
Yeah.
out.
I
They
just
say
started
3 months.
driving over here 3
Calf.
months.
Calf injury.
Isn't that
No,
the
no,
season?
turf toe.
No,
Turf toe
turf
surgery.
Oh, I thought it was
They
a
say
calf.
3 months. That's
the season. That's the
He's out for
season.
the year. This is
What
the
is,
third time Joe
I
Burrow.
know.
I never heard of turf toe being a 3-month injury.
I know Jamar Chase is
What
pissed.
is they
I know-
amputate it?
I don't know.
I know
Jake Brown
Jamar
is pretty
Chase
good
has
back.
got to be
Joe Burrow.
pissed, boy.
Shelf again.
Wow.
Time in the C block. Final round of the show coming up next.
Yes.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay's steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
Call him today, make the pests go away. J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Final round of the show. It's been
Yes.
a sensational show. Hope you had a whole lot of fun.
It's
All right,
always
Lived up to your expectations so far?
Yeah, on the Dabo Sweeney grade scale, you guys are failing. I'm up there in the 90th percentile range. But anyway, I digress.
I'm in the 90s, okay?
All right.
I'm in the 90s.
Texas, Arch Manning struggling. That's coming up in Thursday's show.
Yeah.
Texas, 27-10 over UTEP. Do you remember who plays for Texas El Paso now? Former McNeese All-American linebacker Micah Davies.
That is correct.
You're exactly
And
right.
he
Rick.
is having another. He is
That
basically
does
picked
not
up where he
Are we
left off.
surprised? Are we
Not
surprised?
really. He's averaging
Wow.
about 11 tackles a game. Had played well
Really?
against Texas.
I did
he
not
is in
know
the
that.
top 15 in the country for most tackles.
Well, he was always a tackling machine.
He knows how to get to the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
So, kudos to Micah Davey.
I
And
did
I'm
not
telling
know
you,
that.
You have to retain those guys, Rick.
McNeese coach Tony Peck, great relationship with Davey. Wished him well.
You have to
Boy, they
retain
wish
those
they
guys.
still had him because he can stuff that middle. He can stuff that middle in
You
regards
have
to
to
the run.
retain
All right,
those guys, Rick.
Hobbs, you can sit back for the Terrence Crawford. Goes
Who
up
that?
2 weight classes.
Yeah.
Goes to super middleweight. There you go, Hobbs. I won't say shocking. I'll
Let
say
me tell you this.
surprising win over a legend, Canelo Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Unanimous 12-round decision
It
in
was.
Vegas over the weekend.
But you kind of knew that was going to happen, though, Rick.
No, I didn't.
You know? You
I
knew that
thought
was
at
gonna happen,
least split if it went the
Yeah,
distance.
but-
And I thought Alvarez would win. I really did.
You're looking at the future, Rick. That's what they're looking at, too. is the future,
Crawford,
Rick.
Alvarez after the bout?
Yeah.
I mean, class.
Oh, he's a class guy, Rick.
Crawford,
He's a class
beat
guy.
me with speed, beat me with power, beat me with the chin,
Youth,
and beat me
youth.
with boxing skill.
Youth, man. I mean,
That's Canelo Alvarez
Yeah.
at 36. We don't care about Hobbs. He's just
Yeah,
not
he's
into it. He
done-
doesn't,
yeah, he
it's
doesn't
the
know
sweet
anything about
science.
boxing.
He doesn't know anything
Yeah.
about it. Boxing needed this
they did, Rick, and they got it.
because it's UFC, MMA dominant now.
That's what it is, Rick.
Because we just don't have these mega
That's-
matchups anymore.
That's what pay-per-view want to pay for, and you got to make sure that you've got an arena that pay-per-view will go into.
Love it. Maybe boxing can come back.
Maybe it can, Rick.
Crawford,
I'm all for it.
Alvarez, a rematch.
You
no
know,
doubt.
You got to have one.
We're out of time. Gidry, Hobbs, and Sarah. We'll see you next time right here at SoundOff.